Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Sherry Jones, and I'm coming to you live from the Breslin Center tonight in East Lansing to celebrate Michigan Celebrate Small Business. Actually, it's the 20th anniversary for us here. We are so thrilled to be here. You can hear all the excitement in the air right now. You're watching on Michigan Celebrates Facebook. Hello to all of you out there, as well as the MEDC YouTube channel. We're glad to have you along as well. In the next few minutes, we're going to be talking to some of our awardees. They're so thrilled to be here tonight to walk the red carpet. We're coming to you live from the red carpet right now, and we have some very special people that I would like to introduce to you tonight. So let's get started. The first person we're going to bring in is with Apex Placement and Consulting, Ms. Jennifer. How are you?
Great. Thank you for having me.
Yes, so wonderful. Congratulations to you. Tell us what your journey has been like so far as a small business. Jennifer Gavin.
What was interesting to me is launching a business. It's when you think entrepreneurial, it's problem solving, because when you come from the corporate world, there's all of these departments and people that help you. When you launch on your own, you don't have those resources. So you definitely have to be a problem solver, and you have to get very creative sometimes.
And who helps you with that? Do you have a team that works with you to help solve those problems?
Yeah, so I'm fortunate enough now that we're actually celebrating our 3-year anniversary today.
Congrats. This is quite the party for that.
It's just for us. But really, yeah, I have an amazing team. I was fortunate enough that when I launched, I had some colleagues I had previously worked with that I brought along with the journey. And so now we're 25 people, and so I definitely have people that help me solve problems now. But in the beginning, it was just me and one other person. So.
We are here to celebrate you and many companies likely. So did you bring some of those people that are with you tonight?
I sure did. They're all over there. I have, out of the 25, there's 7 of them that made it today.
There will be a big cheer coming from the crowd.
There will.
Right.
Yes.
What does the next few years look like for you? What you hope to aspire to?
Yeah, it's funny because when I started this journey, I just really wanted to own that Detroit market. And now we're in 5 states. So my goal within the next 5 years is to be nationwide. Where there's a need, we can get to it is where I want to be.
Where did you get your inspiration to do something like this? It's a big leap.
It is. And I tell people, you're never going to be ready. So you just have to do it. But really, my grandpa ran his own businesses all of my life. And he did it with a very ethical, kind heart. I say he was one of the last good old boys. And so that's where I take my inspiration from.
What would you say to other people that are thinking about starting a small business? I know you said it's a leap of faith. You just have to do it. What else?
I would also say strategically partner yourself with people that have at least a little bit of understanding in the small business world, because, for example, finding software and technology that fits our size is a huge challenge. So when you network with a group like this, you're going to get those resources and that feedback and information from them. So I think that's huge. You have to have that network of people to help guide you.
Well, thank you. Congratulations. And we'll see you down on the Breslin floor. All right. No problem. Okay. Next up, we have Black Star Farms, and that is a company from Sutton's Bay. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And what award are you celebrating tonight?
Well, we are here celebrating the first inaugural award 20 years ago. We've been asked to come back and be highlighted as one of the first awardees of the top businesses to watch.
I know that you are expanding and growing. Needless to say, I have been to Black Star Farms.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my goodness, and I cannot wait to come back. You have grown into you have added an equestrian element. You've added so many different things. How has that been to grow your business?
So we started with a winery. We were a winery first. Right. We have grown now and encompassed all of the winery aspects into really a destination for wine and culinary. So we have all kinds of experiences around wine. And that's what's really fun. That's probably what's most passionate to me, is creating memorable experiences that people can come and enjoy and they take home with them.
Well, celebrating is right up your alley right
Yes.
here tonight. Who did you celebrate with, bring with you tonight to really relish in this experience?
So I brought my brother. We're both involved in the business, and we are celebrating what our parents started and some of the original partners, the passion that they had for wine and agriculture, and just happy to be celebrating for them and with them.
Tell me about how your parents and grandparents, so it is a legacy.
This is a legacy. So we grew up in Europe and trailing our parents around to vineyards in Western Europe, where our parents would be tasting wine with a vintner, around the old school little barrel table. And their taste for fine wine developed there. And then fast forward when we moved back to Michigan, and people started planting grapes in Northwest Michigan, and they were growing successfully. So my parents got into the business and planted their first large vineyard. And then this beautiful property that you've been to in Sutton's Bay came up for sale, which started with a huge residential home, which we turned into an inn. So it was a winery and an inn. The very first fall we opened our doors, and then everything else has blossomed since then. We have an on-site restaurant that's Mediterranean inspired but locally grown. And like you mentioned, equestrian, hiking trails, another tasting room and production facility. So it's been fabulous to watch the growth.
Yeah, we absolutely have so much to be thankful for. And then it's an inspiration for many other vintners and wineries in that area.
It's really great because we all collaborate very well together. So nobody stands on an island, and all the vintners, all the wineries work together. Local businesses, we partner with a number of local businesses that really help to enhance our experiences that we offer. And so it really is a community that's involved in this.
Well, congratulations. A lot to celebrate tonight. Best wishes and much luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You know what? I'm actually going to give you these cards, and then when they walk up, they can hand me the card, and I'll take the questions. And I think it'll be easier because otherwise I can't sift through the cards. All right. That's what live TV is all about right now. You had an opportunity right now to actually see two female entrepreneurs, and now we are going to be changing. I am so excited to talk to these next two gentlemen. I've done a lot of reading about you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Tell me both of your names.
I'm Austin Gongas.
And I'm Nathan Ackerman.
Okay, now these two gentlemen are engineers by heart, and I am so proud to introduce you to the people that are watching on Facebook and YouTube about your camping gear and the motivation that you have. What award are you getting tonight?
The Smart Zone Best Small Business, one of the 10.
All right. And is that surprising to you? Were you blown away when you found that out?
I'd say a little bit, yeah.
Yes, we were definitely very blown away, and we feel very honored to be accepted as this award. It was not something that we really knew was something going on, and kind of came out of the blue, nominated through our local community, and we're very, very thankful and fortunate to be here.
And tell us about the products that you make. This is lightweight. You have done hiking all over the West, and you thought you're from the UP, and you wanted to say we need a kind of a niche market like that.
Yeah, we make backpacking gear and also hiking gear that's very lightweight, but it's also durable. So we'd rather have you buy a backpack once and use it for 6,000 miles rather than have one blow out after 600.
Yeah, like Austin said, we really try and focus on lightweight stuff to make it easier for people to get outside. Kind of our mission is that we want to make it easier for more people to get more outside so they can have a passion for the outdoors like we have.
So you had this experience and then you had an idea. So what was it like, the gaining momentum to create this business? What has your journey been like so far?
We were out hiking the Pacific Crest Trail together when we got the spark. And I think as the ball got rolling, we just got more and more excited about working together to solve problems for hikers on trail and to make hiking more accessible and easier for people that are out there.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of that was, people asking us what we could do to solve their problems just directly on trail, and us using our engineering backgrounds and mindset to say, okay, this is a problem that we can solve and figure out for other people just to make it easier for them to get outside.
And what a recent milestone have you achieved in all of this? You're a new company. What milestone?
I think one thing we're really proud of is our new Bear Can Key. It's a product, and it's our first provisional patent that we've gotten on a product. So we have a provisional patent on that, and we're excited for it to help people use bear cans and be more bear safe in the backcountry.
And actually, I read reviews on that. Everybody likes them so much. Congratulations.
Yeah, another big milestone for us is we've been picked up by a couple of retailers internationally. So now we're actually in stores in Canada, Taiwan, Japan, and Korea.
Did you hear that? That is so exciting. Wow, so happy for you. Who did you bring to celebrate? Michigan Celebrate Small Business. Who did you bring to celebrate with you today?
Bro, my mom, she's right over there.
Yay, Mom. Yay, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
And I brought my parents as well. Yes.
Yay, yay, parents. Yay, parents. All right. Well, listen, we all need people that support us and believe in us. And you're here tonight because of all your hard work and dedication. So congratulations. Anything you'd like to share with the people at home that are like, darn it, I need to do this. I need to, to really take the leap of faith.
I'll just say shout out to the team. If any of our team is watching back in Hancock, you guys, help us out so much. And then if you want to take the leap into entrepreneurship, ask for help. There's so many resources out there, especially here in Michigan. Ask for help, find a network. It's incredible what will happen when you ask for help.
We've heard about that collaboration.
Yeah, and that's, I'm just going to say the same thing. There is so much support in the state of Michigan for small businesses getting started between the MEDC, KETA up by us, the Michigan Growth Alliance. There are so many organizations, and the network is just so large once you get into it that anytime you run into a problem, there's another small business owner that has ran into that problem already. So stop struggling on it on your own. Go ask for help and keep moving forward.
All right, Nathan and Austin, congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. See, that is what is so great, the celebration that we're doing today of all small businesses. And these young entrepreneurs are bringing their families with them. So much to celebrate tonight. Who do I have next?
Hello, I'm Zach Bishop from Four Flutes Machining out of Vicksburg, Michigan.
Yes, I have read about you. Now, you are into aerospace and a whole bunch of different categories.
Sure.
Where did you get the inspiration to do this?
The opportunity. The inspiration comes from the opportunity. It's abundant if you're willing to work for it. There's plenty out there. Got to work hard, be smart, make good decisions, find the right people to surround you. That's about it, honestly.
What milestone have you reached recently with your business?
We just hit 12 employees. We have recently put in robotically loaded full 5-axis machining cells. We've got horizontal machining centers for high productivity, high production runs for the space industry. A lot of rocket parts, a lot of satellite parts, along with the aerospace defense work, things like that. We recently became JCP certified to do work directly with the Department of Defense as a true government contractor. Shout out to the Apex Accelerators for nominating us as.
That's a huge, huge gold seal, as I would say.
Sure, absolutely. Couldn't be happier, couldn't be prouder of the team, couldn't be more humbled to be here. It's a great event. This is Laura and the folks at MCSB have just done an awesome job.
What is your advice to someone? You've had a very interesting journey to get to this point. You have 12 employees, but what is your advice to people that are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur?
Sure. I would say go for it. There is so much opportunity out there to be taken advantage of. You do have to work hard, be prepared for many hours, many missed events, many long nights. It's worth it in the long run, but it takes more persistence than you could ever even imagine. But the outcome is worth it. Being able to change lives and become somebody better than you ever thought you could be it's the best thing in the world.
Awesome. Who did you bring to celebrate all that with you tonight?
As a serial entrepreneur, I have several different companies.
Okay.
I have chartered a party bus and brought every single person involved with all of them. So we're about 20 strong this evening.
I heard you might have at least 24, and I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
not
good
quite.
for you, though.
Yeah, no, everybody, these guys are looking dapper than they ever have. It's going to be an awesome night. There's so much energy around this crowd. They deserve it. They deserve the time away from the shop. This is great. They deserve it just as much as I do, and we are thrilled to be here.
Great. Well, congratulations. Can't wait to call your name down at the
Awesome.
floor of the Breslin Center. Take a lot of pictures. And again, Zachary Bishop, president. Nice to speak with you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good
Good
evening.
luck. Thank you. Can you see the enthusiasm here live from the red carpet at the Breslin Center for the 20th anniversary of Michigan Celebrates Small Business? It's a wonderful star-studded affair. Everyone all dressed up. Who do I get the chance to meet now? Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You are from Graceland Fruit Incorporated. And this is very interesting because I know you deal with tart cherries, which is a huge business here in the state of Michigan. So tell me how you got started in this.
Well, the roots of the company go back 51 years. So we celebrated 50 years last year.
Congratulations.
And so we've been around a long time.
Mhm. And so, what is the recent milestone? What award are you getting tonight, and what milestone have you achieved?
Tonight we have earned the Apex Accelerator Best Small Business of the Year award.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, what milestone have you recently achieved that helps bring here tonight to the Breslin Center?
Well, we were very successful in the last couple of years, being awarded 2 large USDA bids. This year will mark the 3rd consecutive year of record sales, and we've opened a new office in Frankfurt. It's a
Beautiful.
collaboration center where we've consolidated between 3 locations all of our administrative staff. So we're really looking forward to more prosperity in Frankfurt, Michigan.
How, over the years, 50 years, you've grown your company, and how have you been able to do that? You have many more workers now. Have you broadened your appeal or your market share?
Well, yes, the company has a great legacy of innovation. We were really the first in the dried fruit market for cranberries, leverage that into cherries, blueberries, apples. So that's really the secret of success in the past and in the future, is being innovative, diversifying.
And who have you brought here to celebrate this big award tonight?
Well, I have my wife, Lisa, and very close and dear to us is 180 of the greatest associates in Frankfurt, Michigan. That some of them are watching tonight. So
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Any advice that you would give to a young entrepreneur?
Well, I would say use the resources that are available to us. You know, working with Apex, it's really been a nice mix of our normal business and then supplementing that in an industry, in this case, the cherry industry, that really needs help to sustain. And that's made all the difference for us as a processor and for our growers, the farms that we buy fruit from.
It's beautiful up north where you are. So just keep much success.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, Dan Engler, CEO, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
tonight. Good luck. Congrats. Hello there. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the CEO of Elderly Instruments, Miss Lillian Werbin. This lady is a rock star.
I hang with the best of them.
You do. Well, congratulations. What award are you getting tonight?
Michigan 50 companies to watch, and we are really thrilled to be up there with everyone.
How does that? I know, being thrilled, and you brought many people here with you to celebrate tonight.
I brought the president of my company and my father, who I'm filling the shoes of, so it feels really good to celebrate with those of us who are watching us make these moves and making sure we're making the right ones.
Well, you have been Elderly is a staple. It's an icon in the capital city. It's beautiful inside and out. You have so much to celebrate.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. What has been maybe a bump in the road that you have overcome that you could share with some of our Facebook watchers and YouTube watchers that, you know, if they're looking to start a business, sometimes there are a few bumps in the road.
There are, and I think mostly for me, it's paying attention to my customers and also my staff. Everybody has an opinion about the work that you do, and it's really good to keep an open mind and make sure that you're considering different perspectives so that you can make the right decision.
And how are you handling this new, really leadership role within the company, and to have your dad by your side with you?
It's a big, I won't get choked up. It means a lot to me to be able to follow in his footsteps and uphold a legacy. It is a challenge to be in the spotlight, but it feels good to be able to represent my staff and hopefully do a good job like they do. So,
you know, what would you say to someone else in your position, maybe someone that's thinking about taking a lead inside their company? You know, we always say you can lead from where you are. And what's your advice to that?
I think that's true. You can lead from where you are, and the more you do that, others will follow. Others will see what you're doing and want to do that too. So I think that's good advice.
Well, enjoy tonight. Take a lot of pictures, and I'll see you down on the Breslin floor. All right. Congratulations, Lillian. All right. We have a few minutes left, about 10 minutes left on our live stream right now. We are on Michigan Celebrate Small Business. This is our 20th anniversary. We're coming to you on the Facebook page there. And of course, hi to everybody at the MEDC YouTube page as well. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Dr. Patrick Hines, nice to see you.
Pleasure seeing you.
Tell me what award you're going to be getting tonight. You are with Functional Fluidics.
Yes.
And I've read about this. I'm fascinated. But what award are you getting?
So we're one of the 50 companies to watch. Right.
This is really born out of a need for red blood cell treatment, sickle cell problems. And so how did you get the idea to start this company?
So thank you for the question. So since I was a graduate student at the University of North Carolina, and we studied red blood cell health and have been working on this, developing new technologies to be able to assess the health of red blood cells. So it was really a scientific interest. I took my first faculty job at Children's Hospital of Michigan as an ICU physician and a scientist. And the Detroit metro area has one of the largest populations of people living with sickle cell disease in the United States. There were no real treatments for these folks with sickle cell disease and no way to assess whether they're likely to have clinical problems. The way that we do with blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, you know you're at risk for cardiovascular disease, then you can prevent it. Nothing like that exists for sickle cell disease. And we had these tests that we're developing in the lab that looked like they would have a lot of opportunity to help us understand who with sickle cell disease and diseases like that could be benefited from the type of drugs that are being developed. And so that was the goal, was to help people maintain health as opposed to reacting when they got sick.
Well, the testimonials about what you have created are just overwhelming. I know you have to feel very good about that. Well, any milestones you've reached recently that you'd like to share with the people that are watching right now?
Yes, I mean, we're a Michigan-based company. And like I said, the largest population of people in the U.S. With sickle cell disease are concentrated in the Detroit metro area. But there's a lot more people living with sickle cell disease around the world. In fact, sub-Saharan Africa is where the largest concentration of people living with sickle cell disease globally exists. And this is where clinical trials need to happen. And so we recently started our first subsidiary in Nigeria, which has the largest concentration of people living with sickle cell disease in the entire world. So we're based in both Detroit and Nigeria, supporting clinical trials and really trying to make get good drugs matched with the right patients.
That's incredible. Now, when you got your medical degree and you started, did you think that you would end up here? How did you get your inspiration to do this?
It's really about the patients. You know, I wasn't trained. I was trained as a physician and a scientist. Did not envision that I would be a business owner, an entrepreneur, but it turned out that was the most efficient way to try to get this technology accessible to people who are living with the disease and that really need the help.
So sometimes we have to start, right?
That's
and then
right.
we use that to see opportunities down the road.
That's exactly right.
Who supported you and all that? Was it where you worked, the hospital where you worked? Was it your family and friends?
Great question. So the university, Wayne State University, was a big help. As a physician and as a scientist, you're extremely busy, and you can't do a venture like this without the support of your institution. So they gave me the ability and the resources to be able to move that technology out of the laboratory into the real world where it can help real people. The Michigan Economic Development Corporation and connected me with investors and folks within the state that really gave us our first seed funding, folks like Invest Detroit, Ian Bunn, Roger Newton, those type of folks based right here in Michigan were the folks who really were our first support, folks that believed in what we were doing. And now we're able to do this all over the world.
You're making a huge difference and you're changing lives. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Appreciate your time.
I'll see you on the floor.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. This is what's so great about these businesses right here in our state, from aerospace to red blood cells to wineries to camping equipment. You just can't beat the entrepreneurial spirit that's here in the state of Michigan. We have another interview yet. Oh, we all know who this is, right? This is our man from MEDC, Rodney Parkinen. Thank you so much. Have you had the interviews tonight have just been spectacular. There is so much to be proud of in this state. Really the innovation, and you see this all the time. Share a little bit about your thoughts on that.
You know, I think tonight's a really exciting night. We get to celebrate so many amazing small businesses from every corner of the state. And also with the 20-year anniversary, we get to celebrate all those who kind of came before and then look to the future to say, who are those next small businesses that we're going to be celebrating. It's just an exciting night for the winners. Enough congratulations to go around. They're so just innovative, smart, and just cutting edge, and they really bring Michigan a strong identity and really bring Michigan forward.
You know, and I really believe that cutting edge. And the MEDC, I've heard many people tonight say thank you to the MEDC for supporting them, for providing them with the right resources, the collaboration, because they say that they're problem solvers, right? But you help them do that.
Yeah, we work hard, and we wouldn't be able to do it with a lot of the partners that we have in our ecosystem, right? Nobody can do this alone. There are so many great small businesses. We have so many great partners who help us really amplify the messaging of small business success, and also really bring to the small businesses levels of support to make sure that they're successful today, resilient for tomorrow, and can help Michigan continue to grow.
And I love that philosophy, because we have to create, support, and grow, those kinds of things. And the MEDC does that. The support goes a long way, because isn't it like the first few years of a new young business is the most critical?
Yeah, it really is. We want to make sure that everybody can make it in Michigan, right? In those first few years of a business, as they get off the ground, it's really important that we're able to show them that support while they get their feet under them, they get themselves settled and build the foundation of a strong business. But we also want to make sure that that support continues, and we're able to guide them through their entire business journey until the point where they're ready to pass the business on to somebody else, because that support can continue and those businesses will continue to flourish. Michigan's been built by businesses that started small and grew into massive juggernauts, and we want to make sure that we're able to support those next growing businesses.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. You too. And I really like that. We're here to celebrate the young businesses, the businesses that have reached milestones, but truly to become legacies in our state. So much to celebrate tonight. Michigan celebrates small business, our 20th anniversary. Thank you so much for watching on our Facebook live stream and the MEDC YouTube channel. But keep it right here. The live stream from the event will continue at 7 o'clock tonight. I'll see you then. Thanks again. Go Michigan.